Hi guys, Mr. Johnny here. That moron is back again. And back on it. But anyway, at least it's not as loud as it was in the other video. In this video, I want to show you the major screw up of mine. And that is when I laid this board out, which you saw in a previous video. I went to great effort to make this board look neat. As you can see, all components are, the bands are looking the same way. As you can see, the resistors which stand up have nicely formed loops. As you can see, they are bent, trying to be precisely the same. The resistor which didn't quite fit, and I consider it a minor screw up, but that's alright. What is a major screw up is when I laid this board, I laid it from the solder side, so it looks like this. And I use this footprint for a transistor. And the pinout is supposed to be gate drain source. It says base collector emitter here, but it doesn't matter. The software I'm using for it is called Sprint Layout. And that's just a simple software. Imagine of it as a graphics editor, typical graphics editor, but with a bunch of footprints on it in which can draw tracks very easily. Main thing about that software is that very easy to use and very fast to make simple PCBs with. And why I say simple PCBs? Well, because it doesn't have any schematics net to it, so you don't have nets which help you in the layout process, so it's very easy to screw up, as you will see shortly. So I went and laid it out like this, but the problem is that I also put a chip, a surface mount chip on here, and I did remember that I put it on here. So what I did is I mirrored this image to get the chip oriented the right way, but that way I effectively ruined this footprint, because the MOSFET to be installed the right way around has to be installed on the solder side now, from this side, and that's no good. Basically, well, the drain is a middle pin, so the other two has to be swapped places. I ain't gonna lie, when I saw this, I just died inside. I mean, like, I couldn't understand what the feeling that I feel is. Is a feeling of devastation, or is that a feeling that I'm extremely pissed off by myself? This is just ridiculous. I have two choices here. I can rerun this board, which perfectionist in me kinda says rerun this board, but then lazy ass person in me says meh, just cut some tracks and put a jumper lead. And I just don't feel like making another board now, because after this screw up. So I guess I will just go and cut some tracks, and you will see how it will look after that. Okay, the board has been done. The board will never look the same in my opinion. I'm very sad about it, but here it is. Well, you might say it doesn't look too bad, and it sure does not, but being a picky bastard I am, this is a huge failure for me. Because as you can see, I could have laid the tracks this way. They do not intersect and I actually went and modified the file, so now it's correct, but I'm very sad, because the thing is, why I'm mostly sad is because I'm kinda running out of this copper clad, this lovely thin copper clad, which I can see the tracks from this side. I just love seeing tracks from this side. It just, I don't know why it's so fascinating for me, but it is. So that's that. Moral of the story: check twice or more times. Thanks for watching. See ya.